guys, what's going on? F1 My Pawn here, and welcome to Grim Dawn. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we just beat the main campaign for a second time on Ultimate difficulty. And yeah, we are just now going into the Forgotten Gods DLC. So yeah, there isn't really much to say because, well, we've pretty much gotten to level 96. We've done a whole lot of exploration parts of things. And yeah, ultimately we're getting really, really strong. But I digress. Without further ado, let's just get into things and see what happens. Now, before I do go in, I did dabble into Crucible to see what's going on. If only to see what I'm capable of. But I'm not going to be worrying about the, I'm not going to be worrying about that. I'm just going to go back and do Ultimate difficulty and main campaign, and we'll go from there. But the Crucible, from what I've seen, is very, very... I'll be honest, very boring. I thought it was going to be like a dungeon crawl sort of thing, but it's not. It's far from that. Which kind of sucks, because I was looking forward to something that wasn't a dungeon crawl, but... whatever. Oh, I did not mean to create a character. Let's just start. But yeah, no. The situation there is really, really boring. I'm gonna be real with you. Alright, but regardless, I've made my choices, so off we go. Alright, let's see. What do we got? We've got the mythical guillotine. Yeah, we got our basic stuff. We're a little low on Aether protection, so we will need to get some more Aether protection, but other than that, we should be fine.
See anything you like?
Let's see.
Iron well spent.
Yeah, no, the Aether protection is something we will need eventually, but for now, let's not worry about it. I've already dedicated my choice to going into the Conclave of the Three Rifts, so it's going to be our first time into Forgotten Gods DLC. After that, we will complete the main, or the Ashes Malmuth DLC, and we'll go from there.
So, you have come, as the Oracle of Dreeg had foreseen. But, are you truly prepared for what's in store for you in this forsaken land?
What is this place?
You are in the Corvin Basin, a land ravaged by gods and man alike. A land whose secrets are now coveted by a determined few. As for this camp, this is the Conclave of the Three. Very much like the sanctum you've discovered in the marshes outside of Burwich. Here the three cults set aside their disagreements and join as one against our mutual foes. Foes which threaten your existence as well, I might add.
Alright, what do you need me to do for them? For them? Or what do you need me for then?
The three have decreed that I seek out worthy allies in our battle against a common foe. But are you indeed the one we seek? First, you must prove yourself.
What do I need to do?
Go to the center of the camp before the statues. Kanatha, Mistress of the Sentinels, awaits you to begin the Eldritch rites. Conquer whatever horrors assault you from the Eldritch realm, and we shall have our answer.
Alright, I'll take your challenge then.
See anything you like?
Hey, Wares of Soel. Okay. So there is merit to doing these sorts of things. Iras of Venom Tongue. There's a whole bunch of upgradable materials which are level 90. Let's see. About the only good thing is Ira's Venom Tongue, which gives crit damage and poison damage for pets, which is meh for us. Well, it's no big deal. Soel's Bloodbinding, though, is pretty overall good item booster. So we might want to buy a whole bunch of
See
these.
you around.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Alright, let's do some research. This sacrifice echo across the conclave, that our brother Jaros was found worthy of bearing his life before Soael's blade. You are granted the honor, and fewer still have the will to accept the burden, for the benefit of us all. And so it was with our brother who not only willingly stepped forward to feed Soael's hunger, he had Soael's sigils painted upon his bare chest, as he paraded himself to the center of the conclave. Larger than life, he stood proudly before Sagan and his curved witchblade, and proclaimed that all that today marks the first day of their victory against the usurper. Jaros kneeled, and as was customary, but his eyes never turned away from Vikar's stoic gaze. As was set bound upon by Soael, Sagan uttered the sacred words and slipped his forefinger to paint a rune upon Jaros' forehead. Then Vikar stood behind the sacrifice and placed the sacred blade upon his throat. That was where the Chosen's last chance to back down. Though, to be perfectly honest, such a disgrace would likely end in death anyways. Jaros looked ahead with confidence. His face was beaming with pride. Such was his faith. Poor Salah, he began to cry when Sagan took him down and plunged his other hand, drenched in black flame, into his chest. Sagan removed the dead man's heart in a swift motion and drank deep of the lifeblood spilling forth. Jaros' body slumped to the ground, his eyes still staring forward. Several attendants saw his cremation at the car, delivered the heart to Soael's shrine. The heart was placed in an ornate bowl and incinerated. As it burned, the runes upon the shrine grew brighter. Soael is pleased, Sagan uttered, smiling with bloody lips. Yeah, these cultists are pretty bad news, all things considering, but I mean, you make what you make. That's the usurper.
Come see what's left of my
We
wares.
got the cult supplier, which has a number of materials that could be useful, but nothing that we really need. Even then, the most that we get from them is like physical damage, but even then, that's like meh. Savior's Merit. Proof of vanquishing Cairn's terrors and entering ultimate difficulty status. Beware, entering higher difficulties prematurely will pose grave dangers. Okay, so if you have a character that you necessarily just want to skip, which I kind of that could be funny, to be quite honest. Huh. Yeah, no, I could use Savior's Merit here. Unlocks attribute / skill rewards for quests for lower difficulties. Yeah, no, there's some fun stuff here. I mean, I may as well buy these because I am going to be using them eventually. Yeah, let's item transfer. There we go. Okay, so this is the item stash, this is the item transfer. I don't necessarily need to store a lot in the item transfer, I just need to have a lot of, yeah, I just need to make more dynamite, basically, is the biggest thing here. But alas. We're gonna get a lot of reading done, most likely, here, so this is gonna be fun. Harnessing the Forgotten. Okay. Visions of Terror.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got.
Wares
left.
of Dreeg. Oh, I see. So there is reputation-specific items. I see. That'd explain a lot. Ooh, Eldritch Bloom Powder. 8% or 8 elemental damage and a 45% boost to all damage. That's pretty good. Is there anything better in the long term here? Be the white powder, right? No, it'd be the yellow powder here in this instance. Not a
Fire
lot,
well
huh?
spent.
Okay, so far so good. I just had to make a once-over and grab as many notes as possible. Anything over here? No? Okay. Before we go talk with the Mistress of Sentinels, we're gonna do some reading. Praises be upon you three. Praises be upon their wisdom, their foresight, and their pity upon mankind. For without their blessings, we would be as worthless husks, devoid of the gifts of the Eldritch realm, and at the mercy of Luminari's hounds. Curses be upon the usurper, the burning vengeance, the Corvin destroyer. Curses be upon his lust for the Eldritch thrones, the pinnacles of the god. May he die 1,000 deaths as Dreeg suffers 1,000 festering wounds. May his insides fill with spiders and his eyes turn to ash by eldritch fire. All this we invoke upon the usurper of the eldritch powers. Powers meant to be wielded by the true gods and their servants. Me war true, the blistering sands, and into the heart of flame. The whispers of Dreeg in our ears, the hounds of Bismil at our side. The black flame of Suail upon our blades. None shall be spared before our wrath. By the gifts of our patrons we will reclaim what is theirs, and through our blood shall spill upon the Corvin sands. It will be done in the honor of the true masters of humanity. There are ulterior motives to my selecting this location for our conclave. The Dreeg seers have no doubt felt it by now. Your spiders have suspected. Yes, the veil is thin here, and yes, that enables the cult to better work with the gifts of the Eldritch realm. Another source of power lies buried at our fingertips. At my behest, one of our most gifted scholars in the Veil's mysteries, Mazan, is working on harnessing this power. As you know, there are other realms, other constructs of the primordial gods. The statuses adorning this sacred place are more than just mere decoration. They're conduits between realities, and could be manipulated to form a gateway with enough force of will. I believe Mazan is close to a breakthrough. Once he succeeds, we will have an entire realm of untapped potential to harness our purposes. I, for one, am eager to see what to uncover, if past experience is any indication. This place we have chosen for our vigil, this conclave, it's a cursed land. The veil screams in agony. The whispers from beyond threaten to unravel reality. Every night I spend here, the visions of the other side came more frequently, with greater clarity. What I first thought were images of darkness turned out to be much more. Within them were the screams of 1,000,000 souls crying out to me, crying out for mercy. As my dream solidified, I realized the darkness moved. It writhed like a mass of tentacles, endlessly searching for something. The sight of it filled me with terror beyond belief. terror beyond anything I ever felt, rather. It awoke gasping for breath and grasping for anything within reach that would remind me that I've left this dream. To the jargon of my fellow seers sharing this tent. Shaken and unable to sleep, I sought the wisdom of the Oracle. To my surprise, or perhaps I should have expected this, my master was already waiting for me inside this tent. Lanterns illuminated him with their flickering light as he sat cross-legged, without his usual regalia, or a rug with the tea set out for us. As he stared ahead with his blank eyes, he gave me a tight-lipped smile and motioned for me to sit. Before I could utter a word, he said, "You go." I was taken aback and blinked. The Oracle continued by describing exactly what I had seen in my dreams, as if he had been there to share them with me. Insatiable night, he called it, the eternal darkness that extends in the beyond. It is primordial, unfathomable to the human mind. We see it as a mass of writhing tentacles, but what it truly is cannot be described in words. Ugol existed to consume everything. Its eternal pursuit halted only by the light of the celestial stars. I was told that it was a gift and a burden to bear witness to the makings of reality. What I had seen cannot be unseen. When it started visibly shaking, the oracles placed a hand upon my forehead. For a moment I could swear his eye tattoos were staring at me, and I found myself instantly calmed. When I asked what he had done, he would not say, but he offered to teach me a technique to calm myself and banish the darkness from my nightmare. It was a lucid method by which I would conjure my own stars into the dream, brighten them brighter than the desert sun. I thanked him for his wisdom and promised to return the next eve for my lesson. As I stood to leave, I glanced in his direction. He was staring ahead as before, a somber expression on his face. His tea remained untouched. I said no more and closed the tent flap behind me. It would seem my visions have disturbed the Oracle as well. But I trust that his judgment and foresight will carry us through whatever darkness looms on the horizon. I pray to dream that the Oracle's teachings will spare me further nightmare. I am certain you have heard the whispers I have. The Bad One is restless, his mind filled with visions of the Burning One's return. If the bonds are broken and his power restored, he could unmake everything. I do not have to remind you the consequences Terminative face found in this moment. Send word along the spider's web. Rally the servants of Bismil. I invoke the sacred covenant. The forces of the three must converge in the forgotten lands of Corvin people. Our forces must unite against this threat, for divided we shall succumb to the vengeful flames. None shall be allowed to defy our summons. Any that do are as much enemy as forces we contend with, and should be dealt with in kind. We must not allow ourselves to be extracted by the machinations of the Ethereals, or the Bloodletters succumbing to their own doom. The danger they pose pales in comparison to what waits us if we fail. And if the web has done its part, then even the Irulian survivors will at least stymie their progress long enough for our matters to be settled. Seek out the twin statues. You know of which I speak. The veil there is thin, and you will serve as an opportune location to begin our work. At the request of the Infinite Eye, I've dispatched the emissary to track down valuable allies who will turn the tide in our favor. I consider their lives expendable in pursuit of victory, but one must not tamper with the whims of fate when they are so clearly written before us. By the three thrones, we will eradicate this threat to our gifts. The world will tremble before the might of the witch gods. The god, the Car of Soil. I apologize for that. I just have a bit of a stuffy nose today. Not sure why, but...
The emissary warned me of your coming, but whether you may remain here is not a matter of his choosing. I will decide who stays and who dies. Are you prepared to face the trials?
Alright, what are these trials then?
Save your questions for the scholars. If you are to survive out here, then you must be tested against the terrors of the Eldritch Realm. Are you prepared to begin or not?
Fine, fine, I'm ready.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah. Is that all? Okay. It's easy.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, I survived the Eldritch Trials in record time, no less. Damn.
The emissary was right, as usual. You have earned the right to stand among us in the real trials to come.
What trials are those?
Our battle against the fiery fury boiling beneath the sands, of course. A forgotten god stirs. An ancient enemy of mankind threatens to destroy us all. We must rise to face this threat before all is lost.
I see. And that would be the explanation of why the original world fell on normal difficulty, is what I'm gonna go with for lore-wise.
I could hear the battle from here. So then, are you ready to open your eyes to powers beyond imagining? To secrets better left uncovered?
So, why did you bring me out here then?
Ah yes, ever driven by action. I admire your conviction. The fated hour is nearly upon us. Soon we shall strike as one against our formidable foe. But we cannot act brashly. Precautions must be taken. Each of the cults is preparing in their own way. Speak to the masters of the cults of Bismiel, Dreeg, and Selial. Learn of their methods and align yourself to one cause. Draelus, Basilla, and Sagon are already expecting you.
Why must I choose a cult?
While we may be allies in this endeavor, the cults do not always see eye to eye on all matters. It is best for the sake of peace that you assist only one of the cults. Do not be concerned, though. The others will not see you as a foe for your decision. Not here. Besides, you may not find all the methods we employ agreeable. Speak to the cult leaders, learn of their ways, and make your choice.
And which cult do you belong to?
When I first stood before the witch gods, I said to them that I shall serve in this life and the next if need be. But I shall only ever serve the three. Not Bismiel, not Dreeg, not Selial. And so, I am the herald of the gods, the one who spreads their message and finds worthy allies. All the cults look to my guidance. Even the gods have sought my counsel in the past.
Alright, I'll go speak with them. Alright, so I need to talk with, let's see, Alicia, Khan. Okay, so Sagan, here's one of them.
You show promise. Perhaps you would be of value to Selial. It remains to be seen if the emissary was right about you.
Okay, why should I help you, Sagan?
Selial does not need your help, but that does not mean we cannot benefit one another. Only those willing to make any sacrifice, to go to any ends necessary, are of use to Selial. The world is ripe with power for the taking, if you have the will to claim it. Bismiel and Dreeg hope to manipulate events to glean a favorable future. Selial knows that the mighty carve their own future.
Alright, what can you tell me about Soel?
Salile is the youngest of the three, but do not mistake that for weakness. His mastery of the Eldritch Fire is without equal. The very essence of the Eldritch realm is for him to mold as he sees fit, and he shares this knowledge with his loyal servants. But such power does not come without sacrifice. Some must die so that others can bask in his glory. The ultimate display of loyalty.
I'm not really keen on him. For obvious reasons. Alright, how about you, Dreeg?
The weeping spines do not lie. You have come to fragment the memories of the forgotten. But who will stand by your side? Will you step into the spider's web? Or will you kindle the flame? Or perhaps you will weep for the eye that sees all.
Alright, you serve Dreeg. Why should I help you?
Much purpose flows within you. Allow me to temper that potential. Through the Great Guardian's eyes, we shall divine the true path beyond humanity's struggles. Let the others play with their eldritch toys and arcane spectacles. It falls upon us to strike the balance.
Okay. What can you tell me about Dreeg?
Dreeg is the oldest of the witch gods. He sought to know all, to witness the truth in the fabric of our reality. He cast aside the ancient warnings, threw caution to the wind, and reached beyond the curtain that seeks to blind us of true sight. Even his knowledge and wisdom did not prepare him for what he witnessed. The event changed him irrevocably, and while his mortal eyes were forever blind, so his eldritch eyes had opened. For the first time in his life, Dreeg saw the world for what it truly was, and he saw rot. Dreeg does not distract himself with the folly of mortal pursuits. In the end of all things, we must strike balance.
Dreeg can see the future.
The strands of fate have been exposed to his infinite gaze. His wounds weep for our future, just as his reach seeks a path through the calamities that still await.
Okay, so the youngest seems to be all about strength. Dreeg seems to be balanced. I assume the last one over here is, yeah. Ismail is
see what's left of my
probably
wares.
order, I'm assuming. I want to say. Could be anybody's guess, though. Attack speed and bleed resistance is interesting for a ring thing. Let's see. 55 to all damage, 12 crit damage, increase armor by 20%. This could be pretty good. And this applies to rings and amulets. Adept's will.
See you around.
I may go Bismil, but I'm not sure.
You've been quite a sight since entering our camp. I'm shivering with anticipation for what's next. But will you be at my side? Or would you rather waste your time on the minions of Dreeg and Salile?
You serve Bismil. Why should I help you?
My dear, who needs to see the future when you can manipulate it from the shadows? Salile would have you play with fire and get burnt. But Bismil offers you the true gifts of the Eldritch realm. Every hound, every raven, every fiend that's ever crossed the Veil can and will serve the Schema. All are bound within the web. No move can be made without tugging at the strings, until finally, the spider strikes.
Okay, what can you tell me about Bismil?
A favorite legend among the rabble is that the secrets of the Eldritch realm were whispered in the goddess's ear by a spider. I believe it happened on a night of fire and passion, of betrayal and lust for power. the Lady of Whispers always gets her way in the end. It was by her machinations that the Empire's Inquisitors spent centuries aimlessly hunting for the witch god cults, their efforts confounded by the endless weave of decoys and lies. Only a select few are trusted in knowing the span of Bismiel's web. I have the honor of sitting at its center.
Bismiel is a spider.
Bismiel is like a Dreadweave widow. Sultry, manipulative, and deadly. But no, she is not a spider in the physical sense. The schemer takes on many forms, all a means to an end. A pompous oligarch, an unassuming beggar, a seductress. All the faces of Bismiel. If you would ever be so blessed to witness her true form, then you are already dead.
Alright, I'll consider my options. Okay, so I think it's pretty obvious. I'm not going to go with the Red Clan. That's
The
pretty
Raven spoke.
evident.
Come see what's left of my wares.
So I'm not going to be touching on the Red Clan by any level of the terms, so I'm just going to ignore them. Let's see. If I were to go with anyone, Bismiel sounds like the best choice. Mechanically, I would say. Mainly because of the fact that we're going to get a whole bunch of pet stuff. So that would be the biggest allure above all else. Yeah, by
See
going
you around.
Bismiel, we would get the best allure for items, but it really just depends on us. For
See
Dreeg,
anything you
though,
like?
let's see. Yeah, no, Dreeg doesn't even have any good pet stuff, so... As much as I'd love to go Dreeg, it doesn't really fit me, character-wise. Alright,
Put it to good use.
and besides, Bismiel is all centered around summoning, so being able to control minions, which is literally my gimmick, is probably the best choice for me. Now, would I go with this choice normally? Probably not. I'd probably go with, yeah, I'd probably go with Dreeg if I had the choice, but I'm gonna prioritize going with Bismiel here. If only for the fact that it's good for pets, so...
You've been
That's my
quite a
choice.
sight since, my dear.
I will work
Who
with your
needs
cult,
to see the
Priscilla.
Then what I've heard is true. You do have some sense to accompany your affinity for carnage. Together, we shall weave a web not even a god can escape.
Alright, what must we do?
The schemer's web demands my utmost attention. For now, speak to Elaine here at my camp. The Forgotten God stirs within his temple, but plans have been set in motion to see to his destruction. Elaine has heard the lady's will and knows how to proceed. Speak with her. I am certain that you will not let me down.
I will speak with Elaine.
So you've chosen to fight under Bismiel's banner. A wise decision. In the end, we all serve Bismiel's will. You might as well be doing so willingly.
Alright, Bastilla said to speak with you.
Yes. I have been tasked with the preparations for the upcoming battle, and you will assist me. The Lady of Whispers has decreed that we are to gather powerful essence from the Guardians of Corvin temples. They call it Blood of the Watchers, though it is not blood in the literal sense. It is pure arcane energy, turned solid within the shells of the Stone Guardians still roaming these lands. Find these infused animated watchers among the ruins of the Carandox and the Temple of Osir to the north, and bring me their blood.
I will get you what you need. It does suck that you can't just support all of them, but I will still grab as many quests as
The
possible.
oracles of Dreeg spoke of your arrival. Their mad choir whispers of you marching alongside our forces into the tomb of the Eldritch Sun and emerging triumphant. But even their eyes cannot peer into what I offer. The Shattered Realm is unlike anything mankind has ever witnessed, teeming with wealth and power beyond imagining, but also dangers not unlike those that we face even now on Cairn. I have the means to open the way, if you wish to join me in pursuing its mysteries. But be warned, the Shattered Realm spans eternity. One could spend a lifetime exploring even a small fragment of its vast reality. You must be careful not to lose your mind, or worse, become lost forever. Will you dare enter? Will you witness sights beyond imagining?
I'm gonna need some time to prepare. So, I guess this is where we go for the infinite of exploration. So if we wanted to go, like, infinitely into a dungeon, or infinitely to go through, like, attack after attack after attack, that is an option available to us. Either way, we will keep
Serve
going.
the three and prosper. Deny them and...
Alright, what do you need? But it was once a joint pursuit of raving zealots and his brainwashed followers that turned into a full-on assault on the primordial beings. To say we're ill-prepared for a conflict of this magnitude is an understatement. It's also no secret that the region is teeming with old secrets and forgotten artifacts. A resource we can take advantage of to augment our dwindling arcane supplies. I sent a group of aspirants to scour the Temple of Azir to the north for anything valuable. I expect them to return by now. Nobody's seen them. If you're gonna make yourself useful, go out there and find whatever they're scavenged and bring it back too, I suppose. Sure. Why not?
Traveler, can you spare a minute?
Yeah, sure, what do you need? It's my brothers. I was supposed to meet them back here last night, but they haven't shown up yet. We split up yesterday morning outside the Cairn docks, to the north. There's a temple under the ruins there. They couldn't leave it alone, just had to go for one more. The two of them just can't control themselves. Who am I fooling? I would have been right there with them, but I was already loaded up and there was with as much as I could carry. I told them to meet me back here. That's the last I've heard of them, either of them. I'd go back out there and look for them myself, but I should stay here in case they come back. If you're headed out past the wall, we keep an eye out for them. You gotta be somewhere between here and the Cairn docks. Sounds like a plan.
Well, look what we've got here.
I see you've made your decision. Pledge your loyalty to the witch gods. I hear they take that kind of thing very seriously around here. How about you? Me? I certainly don't serve any of them. I serve the god of making Riggs a wealthy man. Okay. You're a merchant. You just give them things, you make them pay you. Don't have anything for me. Well, why not? Well, here you go. I'll tell you what, if you come back sometime later, I might even have something else for you. Of course. Well, it is experience. We are playing with, we're being a little bit of a devil's advocate, but whatever.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Alright, well, wasn't that good, but whatever. Alright, we've gotten our items. I guess the last thing that we can do is go over to that guy over by the portals, and we can check it out at least. I am very curious in mind of what he's got in store. Okay,
It's always a pleasure to meet someone worthy of the emissary's attention. I'll let you in on a little secret. The Asgra nearby, she sells trinkets known as merits, which stand as proof of your achievements. You can even pass them on to others so that they may partake. I suggest you pick one on.
looks like a good idea.
More scrap metal.
See anything you like? See you around. See anything you like? See you around.
Okay. Let's hit the Q button here. Oh, there you go.
I'll keep your stash safe. It's safe with me. Promise.
Alright, well with that, we can keep going now. And I guess the last thing that we can do is just go over here.
The oracles of Drieg spoke of your...
Open the portal to the Shattered Realm. Alright, so we just need to conquer the 5th shard of the Shattered Realm. That's all we gotta do. And then we can just leave. We don't have to go that far, but yeah. This is effectively an infinite dungeon. It's got a time limit from the looks of it, so...
That skill's not ready.
Shattered Soul. Okay, there we go.
We can't do that. Can't do that.
Alright. Alright, there we go. Oh, I can go into the personal rift and just keep going. Okay, so it's just basically run as far as you can through the game.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
There we go. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep going until we get 5
Can't do that.
There we go.
skill's not ready.
Nice.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, we just gotta rush through here, I guess.
Can't do that yet.
I have no idea what's in store for me, but whatever. Just going 300 souls, yeah, there you go.
Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. Can't do that.
There you go.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, I have to slay these guys. Okay. There we go. There we are. Nice. Nice.
That skill's not ready. That skill's
Okay, so it's basically just charged through everything. We've bested the guardian of this shard.
Well done.
You may now speak to Mazarn to explore deeper and claim rewards.
Well done. This portion of the Shattered Realm is clear of threats, and its power ours for the taking. I can open the way further, or if you wish, offer you compensation for your efforts. That will mark the end of your journey, however, as the connection to this shard shall be broken. What will it be?
Let's go further. I must delve deeper. I'm very curious to see how far I can get. I need to at least go 5 steps forward.
That skill's not ready.
I'm very curious to see how I'm faring overall.
That skill's not ready.
But now that I know roughly what's expected of me, I just basically need to rush through these.
Can't do that yet.
It's basically like a timer trial. If you can get through this, you can get through anything.
Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
There we go. Portal, and off we go.
That skill's not ready.
And yeah, they basically just take areas that you're familiar with and just go from there.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
There we go. Oh god. Yeah, I got nukes there. Okay, I can't control that. Damn. That's unfortunate. Well, at least the timer isn't gonna affect us too heavily here.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, get the raise back. There we go. Alright, there we go. Aside from the death, we managed to get our experience back, so it's all good.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Okay, there we go. For a dungeon layout, it basically just takes a piece of the old world and just gives you more to explore, or various enemies to fight rather.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Okay, so far so good. Take out these guys, heal. 2. Oh, right. And final boss here. Oh god, there goes a bundle of my skeletons. Hey, that's 2. Alright, before we go any further, I should probably check to make sure my things are going well. Conquer the 5th shard. Okay, so I need to go 3 more times and then I can wrap up.
Well done.
I will delve deeper until I hit the 5th shard. Or that is the intended plan.
That skill's not ready.
I should at least do this much, huh?
That skill's not ready.
And we will quickly just march over across here. And there we go. Done. we go. Nice. I'll go this way because there's more unit here. That skill's not raise the eye. Minions, there we go.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Okay, gather Shattered Shoals. Oh, right, wrong way. I guess we'll go in this way. Bugger it. Make it quick.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Okay, and in we go. That's 3 portals? No, 2 at least. Yeah, this is 3. We'll get more optimized as we go, but ultimately it's just basically the same premise. We just got to take out as many enemies as possible here with the least amount of concern. We're going to follow a different path here. The safer option here is to go up and around here, I guess.
Can't do that.
I'm going this route because it's a little more profound, or it gets me more kills here. The mighty Shattered Soul is going to be a good addition. Shattered Soul.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Not optimized, but whatever.
Can't do that yet.
Alright, gain the effects of one of the Shattered Shrine realms. What? No idea what that is, but okay.
Can't do that yet.
Player's health has been modified, okay. That is 3 shards that we've gone through. We'll take this time to get a small respite in, if only to make sure we're prepared for the next trial ahead.
Well done.
Let's delve deeper. This is the 4th one. Let's make it count. Grab what Shattered Souls we can. Alright, I'm gonna make my way over here this time.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, then we go down.
I can't do that yet. skill's not ready.
There we go, that's one. Okay, whatever. We'll go through here. God. It's been a hot minute since I've been in this depressing area, but that's all fine. Casually rely on the totem to get us what we need here. Here we are. There we go. That is 2.
I can't do that yet.
We are no longer in a depressing area, but we are in a Infernoan area, wherever this is. Here we are.
Can't do that yet.
You out. Okay, there we go.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, poison's gonna be a nasty little side effect, but that's fine.
That skill's not ready.
I'm used to these sorts of things.
Can't do that.
There we go. That is 4. We are getting closer and closer to the 5th tier. So now we just need to make sure our minions are up to snuff. We'll make sure we've got a totem healing them, so that way they're effectively at a peak skill. There we go. That should be enough. Make sure the totem summons, so that way we got some healing in. And off we go to the next objective.
Well done. This portion.
Alright, this is the last time I'm going to be engaging. So make it work. Very clear I'm not going to be going in there. There's lava. Yeah, let's ignore that. So we want to go down this way. Okay, they expect me to run over lava. Alright. Oh, so be it, I guess.
Do that yet.
There we go.
That skill's not ready.
Watch for fog. Oh, okay.
That skill's not ready.
I'm probably not going to touch upon those shrines anymore, even though they do help. Because I see no reason in using them right now, so no point in using what I don't need.
That skill's not ready.
We're going to go down here.
That skill's not ready.
So far, so good.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that.
Alright, there we go.
Can't do that yet.
Okay, and last but not least,
Can't do that.
here we are. Just slowly push our way forward.
Can't do that. Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Okay, that's a bit of a rough point there, but that's fine. Thankfully, we're fast, so it's not like it's going to be affecting us long term on how much movement we go through. Besides, we killed fast enough that it shouldn't matter.
That skill's not ready.
Here we go. Now, final boss here. This should be the last boss that we need to take out, so...
That skill's not ready.
Thankfully, we have the time and positioning to actually deal with both of, well, one at a time. So there you go. That was easy. For our troubles, we get a skill point for going as far as we did. And we get a whole bunch of experience. Okay, so if you go any further than this, you could probably get way more rewards. Hold on. I need to check something real quick. Let's see. Shattered Realm. Set the 3 custom levels. Ignore the Waystones. Oh. Waystones allow the player to enter the Shadow Realm at particular shard levels. Blueprints can drop from one of the chests in the treasure room after completing a shard level. opened by a particular waystone. They can then be transferred or crafted and be given to what's his face. Shrines give okay, there you go. Mutations, we ignore that. Player mutations is nice. Okay. At the end of each shard, the player has the option to continue or collect a reward. A reward can also be collected after dying. The Shattered Realm offers several unique items, including blueprints to legendary rune augments, and the level 94 Shattered Guardian item set. Huh. Shattered Guardian set pieces can be purchased from Ulanara, Shattered Squire, the Merchant, and Shattered Realm Treasure Room upon reaching the appropriate levels as described in the table below. Okay. We can also craft waystones that will help us skip some of the levels that we need to go through. I don't think there's any merit to going through these just yet beyond the point that we've already gone through. So
Well
we're gonna
This portion
we're gonna
of-
claim our reward here. We are now level 97 for it, though. So that's gonna be nice. We get 2 points that we can invest into literally anything, and we should be good. I guess ideally we would just want to invest into making our abominations do more. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to invest a single point into Briarthorn to make them a bit more tanky. And then we're just going to invest into Rotting Fumes to increase the amount of, well, increase the fumble chance of targets. And as well, increase the, tank capabilities of, well, it's less tank capabilities and more just taunt from the Abomination. But in doing so, we've completed this task. We get the Splendors of the Shattered Realm. We can activate this. And we get the Mythical Tome of Names. And a few other things, but we don't really get anything beyond that, so... We're gonna pop everything here. But yeah, no, much like the, this is basically the different form of, what I was talking about the Cauldron. It's just in literal, instead of an arena fight, it's basically just a endless dungeon. Which is alright, I suppose. We get Ultos's Hood for it. We also get the Shattered Waystone. Enables you to open at least the 5th shard. Up to at least the 5th shard. Up to the 15th shard of the Shattered Realm. So that's basically a shortcut, is what it's trying to get at. Which is, it's fine. I'll take this, move that over to here. There we go. Let's see, what do we get? Make. Oh god, okay. Nothing that really sticks out. There is the Grimoire, which I wasn't exactly expecting to find just as a random drop, but here we are. Well, it's not like we use it. We use the Mythical Guillotine, so it's all good. The Shattered Peddler. I guess he just sells... Yeah, we can sell items with him, I guess. Alright, well, I guess we could take all these random assortments of items here and just sell them. It's not like I'm going to be using the normal greens anyways, so it's all good. Yeah, here, you can take all these green stuffs. Just a little bit of extra gold on, or the iron on the side. But we're going to escape to Cairn. We've basically done what we came here to do, and that's good. Good enough for me. Alright, and with that, we will now begin our journey. Let's go. Let us see. Let us see what we can do to assist Abysmilkul. Given our potency in the rushing department, I can see us doing quite a lot of good work.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do well. We just have to make sure we explore literally everything. That shouldn't be too hard, though.
Can't do that yet.
Here we are. So far, so good. We can go down here, I guess, see what's what.
That skill's not ready.
Nice.
Can't do that.
Okay, mythical sight, whatever that is. And Savage Soda, here we go.
Can't do that. That skill's not ready.
Okay, good. There we go. Pretty simple stuff, all things considering. Alright, we get the recipe for Mythical Solaire's Helm. Okay. We also get the Mythical Ruby of Elemental Balance. Okay. Mythical Deadbeater is tempting, I can't deny. Yeah, I don't need any of these as far as I'm aware. This scythe could be good though. It gives chaos damage as a raw. It is a two-handed axe, which we technically do have an axe already. We will lose out on the shaman boost though, which is a bit of a bummer. So if I were to wield this, then I definitely have to consider altering a few things, but the damage output would be arguably bigger if we were to go with this. And because we are purely a spirit build, it might actually be to our interest. Then again, I guess at this point, we could probably get rid of the cunning and just invest in physique and spirit. Because we're going very much into a melee build, from what I can see. Less so of a, yeah, less so of the alternative.
Yeah.
So I could see us just monopolizing the points and just altering it completely. Really depends on us at the end of the day. I'll keep going, but we'll see how things pan out. But considering we're going to be using a lot of, considering we're not going to be manipulating in cunning, we should be prioritizing something else. Well, whatever the case, we'll be fine. I'm just going to balance builds because I can't really think of anything better. Rubble Sand FGs. That is sure to be interesting.
That skill's not ready.
west entrance. Okay, so there is some interesting stuff around here. If I go across here... Yeah, I'll be able to go under. Well, I guess if we're going to be going anywhere, we may as well explore here in earnest. Hey. The big scarab hunt. some more minions. The first and second entry here. The writings gathered here serve as a record of our journey to reach the lost Corvin City. This expedition is the culmination of a lifetime of study by myself, Thomas Peterson, and my esteemed colleague, Roderick Crane. Together, we have focused our efforts on ancient lore that speaks of a magnificent city of gold, hidden deep in the burning desert. A city whose people and culture vanished generations ago. By following the works of Rion Scholar, sparse regional folklore, and a number of cryptic religious texts, we were able to piece together a potential location for the lost city. From Rion's writings, we know that the main port of the entry to the Corvin civilization was a place called the Cairn Docks, a massive coastal city positioned in a protective bay just inland of a large river delta. However, recovered Corvin folklore claims that the waters of this river delta and the protective bay where Cairn was situated turned to flame and were burned away during the supposed cataclysmic events that ended the civilization. After speaking with a number of shipping merchants and retired sailors, we pinpointed a location that fits this description. A strip of land where the desert meets the sea, just north of Cape Arene. The terrain and weather here are apparently so treacherous that few have ventured far from the coast. It should not go unmentioned that funding for our expedition was provided by a number of wealthy individuals from both Irulan and Malmuth. It does concern me that their interests in the lost city may not align with ours, and they have sent a retinue of individuals to monitor our progress and look after their investments. I'm concerned that they may attempt to interfere if things don't seem to be going their way. Roderick assures me that whatever their intentions, we will not allow them to waylay us from our goal. Though I suspect he told them they are likely to find some sort of treasure or otherwise valuable items to make it seem worth investing in our expedition. So our journey begins. Day 23. Until today, our journey has been an exercise in the mundane. Lost track of time as I watched the ship crew go about their routine day in and day out. I feel more than a bit useless, but the captain has explained a number of times already that our involvement will only make his crew less efficient. So I sit, read, watch the clouds pass overhead, and review my notes over and over again. It all changed this morning shortly after dawn when I was violently awoken by the sound of cannon fire. The shattering boom gave me such a start that I fell out of my hammock. When I rushed above deck, the scene was somewhere between utter chaos and military precision. Before I could determine what was happening, the captain ordered Roderick and I below deck. Later, when Francis had subsided, I had a chance to speak with him. Evidently, the Dawn watchman spotted another ship with no colors flying, a sure sign of piracy, the captain said. Instead of risking an attack, he decided to go on the offensive and begin firing as soon as the ship was in range. Whatever he did, it worked, and the other ship fled. However, it appears this is a common tactic among pirates of the region. They follow ships and attempt an attack at night where the crew is less alert. I shudder to think that our expedition could have come to such a grisly end before we even reached the barren shores. Day 27. The captain tells me we're nearing our destination. No more than a day's sailing left, and then an indeterminate number of days searching the desert for the lost city. The retinue of babysitters sent by our investors have been asking a number of peculiar questions about the burial habits of the Corvin people, and about the types of objects we might hope to find there. none of which I have answers to. I caught one of them reading an ancient-looking text of some sort the other day. Aurelial Arcanum, the name read. It is a volume I'm unfamiliar with, though if I didn't know better, I'd say it was exactly the kind of thing that could attract Luminari attention. He snatched the book closed and hid it in his jacket when I asked what he was reading. His scowl said it all. Peculiar indeed. Okay, we got grasping and entangling vines if we go with the effigies here. Let's see. I guess grasping vines is this and entangling vines is this. Yep. So what happens here is, at your whim, thorns erupt from earth underneath your foes, inhibiting their movements. So the enemies get slower if we were to use this, and the vines grow verdantly, entrapping helpless foes in a tangle of thorns. So if we were to use this, this would increase the retaliation damage added to attack. It also gives vitality damage decay, physical bleed damage. It's just a... Oh, it's also got a chance to immobilize with slower enemy attacks. So this is basically a debuff tool, from the looks of it, which is pretty evident. But yeah, it seems like their journey was brought them here for whatever reason. Did they go into the did they intentionally go here? Into a nest of beetles? Oh, a nemesis approaches. Oh, it's you again. Hello. There we go. But yeah, no, a nemesis approaching and this type of hot water, nasty. At least they're not regenerative like the other one.
Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet.
I'm just gonna kite these guys.
That skill's not ready.
We are now revered with Udenbog. We're now revered with 6 factions.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet.
Okay, there we go.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, there we
Do
go.
that yet. I can't do that yet.
God. They are really pursuing me, huh?
That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet. I can't do that.
Okay, there we go. Back up here.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that.
skill's not ready.
Nearly got dead there. Let's set up a portal here.
I can't do that yet. Can't do that yet.
Okay, there we go.
That skill's not ready.
God, okay. Okay, yeah, no, they're healing somehow. Okay, yeah, no, it's that breath. It's that breath
That
weapon.
skill's not ready.
That's, well, no, it's a number of things, but I digress. We're gonna back up here.
That skill's not ready.
There we go.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Okay, now it's down to 4.
Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Okay.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Okay, there we go. God.
That skill's not ready.
I very much dislike this guy. This is a nuisance. God, I hate this guy.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Okay, seriously?
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Could you stop? Like, Jesus. Ah, pain.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Oh my god.
That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet.
seriously, I gotta avoid these fools here.
That skill's not ready.
Okay.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Okay, heal.
I can't do that yet.
All right.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that.
Oh god. Okay.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Oh god.
That skill's not ready.
Oh my god. Stop.
Can't do that yet.
Stop. The less chance they have to hit me, the better. I'm gonna prioritize my focus on you, who seems to have a knack for
That
this.
skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Okay. Yeah, no, they have some absurd levels of just
That skill's not ready.
shenanigans going for them. God. How do you expect me to win against these guys?
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. Can't do that.
There we go, that's one.
That skill's not ready.
Avoid the pool, and we should be good.
That skill's not ready.
Oh god. Heal.
Can't do that yet.
There we go.
Can't do that yet.
skill's not ready.
Back up.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Okay, there we go. That's one. And almost
Skill's not ready.
deal with him. There we go. God. My God, are they pain? Ugh. Constant just chase. There is no mercy when it comes to those guys. Jeez. God. It's done now. It's done. That's good enough for me. Alright. Fiend's Flesh. The flesh of the fiend protects you from harm. 12,000 damage absorption. 10-second skill recharge. 50% chance on hit. That's actually insane. Coupled with the all damage defensive ability boost and reduced stun duration, that's really good. We'd lose out on a little bit of overall damage for our minions, but Blight Burst, Rotting Fumes, and Heart of the Wild is pretty good for a boon. We'd also get 12 movement speed as opposed to the 5 that we've got. So yeah, no, this is actually really good. We should wear this. So we are going to have to wear this. We do lose out on some resistances here and there, but considering the damage output is going to be even better than before, that's probably for the best. And in fact, it actually helps with our defensive ability even. Yeah, no, if I go over here and I compare it to what I had before, I was at 1,000, now I'm at 1,100. And our defensive ability is now 19%, which is better than nothing for pets. So that's good. Now I can actually move on with the game instead of just playing cat and mouse with those individuals. That sucks. That sucks a whole lot. I don't want to do that again, if I can help it, but I know the Nemesis system is just gonna bite me in the butt for this. No amount of saving myself from going to another continent is gonna fix that. Damn Nemesis system.
That skill's not ready.
Well, whatever. We're making strides. We're making strides. Oh, our fuel is robbing. Oh God.
I can't do that yet. Can't do that.
Erg, the reflective. Fortunately for Merg, we're just too heal heavy. If it were AoE after AoE after AoE, it'd probably be another story. Let's see. We get the Seal of Ancestry. It is used in amulets. Gives us damage absorption against Aether and Chaos. Gives us... yeah. Okay. It's alright. It's not perfect, but it's something. Okay, but yeah, no, overall, this is just a small little dungeon that, ended up being a long-winded journey due to the fact that we had to deal with, those beetles. Well, no, the, creatures here, the Nemesis system, if you will. Yeah, that's really the only thing that stopped us from going any further, huh? No matter.
That skill's
That
not
delay
ready.
will inevitably help us in the end, because we did get some fancy boots out of it, so that alone is good enough. To that end, actually, I should probably make an effort to increase my durability here. Let's see. Yeah, we should at least do something about our acid resistance or overall resistance, if you will. Or I could increase my movement speed by using Mark of the Traveler, which is equally as good. Ten movement speed versus 8. Mark of Moog Drogon would probably be best here. 5 health, 15 health regen, 10 health regen percentage. Yeah, no, the Mark of Moog Drogon's just arguably better here. So yeah, we're gonna give this to Mark of Moog Drogon. That will make our movement speed arguably faster. And worst case, if we don't like it, we can do some altercations here. But yeah, we've now got a little bit of a buffer of HP now, thanks to Flesh Fiend, or Fiend's Flesh.
That skill's not ready.
That's gonna be handy in its own right.
That skill's not ready.
Nice. Oh, 1 second. Alright, I'm going to take a small 5-minute break, but when I return, I will be back into the swing of things. I'm just going to grab food, and then I will continue on my journey. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I am back. Let's get back into things. We'll just quickly clear out these grovels, because, well, they're in the way. Alright. That covers the majority of that area now. All we gotta do is go over to the portal here. Pretty simple stuff. Hello, Despicial. Good to see you're still in the fight, brother. It seems our efforts in the Blood Grove weren't enough to stop Father Kaimon and his band of zealots. So we find ourselves chasing him through the Forsaken Wasteland on his mad quest to resurrect the forgotten god. We met before. No, but we hail from the same banner. You did great service to the Order of Death's Vigil back in Sorrow's Bastion and the Blood Grove. Because of this, there are many brothers of the Order who have heard of you. We are in your debt. But I could help. Sadly, our battle with Father Kaimon and his fanatics didn't end there. We tried to ruin the Black Legion of his folly, but alas, they were occupied with Chthonian and Aetherial threats. No one would have believed a lone fanatic could be so dangerous. And why would they? With all the unimaginable horrors that now roam Cairn, one crazy old man doesn't seem like a credible threat. Yet here we are. What do you know about Father Kaimon? Truthfully, I know very little about the man. The story's a tragic one. Despite the efforts, he and his army of zealots put it into hunting down our order. I still have empathy for him. I truly believe he thought he could save us all. Thought he was doing what he needed to be done to save Cairn. But I fear he was misled from the very beginning, used as a tool of revenge by a spiteful entity that wanted nothing more than to punish this realm and all who inhabits it. I can only imagine what promises it made to Kaimon under the guise of Imperium, what lies it fed him to maintain his faith. You mean Korvac? Yes, we now know the truth behind Kaimon's lunacy. Forgotten god that forged a new faith under the guise of Imperium. All of Kaimon's chosen are mere pawns in the machinations of primordial beings. They do not care about us in the least. We are as insects, insignificant to their plans. Ironic that humanity was exactly what Korvac required in return. We'll stop him. But it's good to see that Death's Vigil is also out here doing their due diligence. That's gonna be handy to have. Just running amok here. At least we're getting plenty of experience for our troubles here, so it's all good.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, so far so good. Go over here, see what we come across here. Something behind here. That should be good. Okay, so far so good. I guess we'll go this way. Honestly, I'm not sure what direction I should be going. I'm just sort of winging it, really. So, any direction could be the right direction. I'm just seeing what works best. There we go. Well, either way, we'll figure out the best answer eventually, so it's just a matter of exploration at the end of the day. So it's all good. Okay. Temple City of Osir. Can't do that. That skill's not ready. Okay. the damage output's nice. We've also got a barrier sword working for us, so that's good. Mythical Obsidian Plate Curious. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, we also get reps with all other cults as long as we keep taking out enemies. Okay, so we can get rep with everybody overall, as long as we take out bosses. We just get more rep in particular with Bismil because we actually aligned ourselves with them. So while we won't get specific rep boosts, we can get an overall rep boost with all the factions, period, eventually. To a certain degree. So there will come a time where we will have everybody's rep raised up to a certain sum that we can be satisfied with. It's just easier for Bismil, specifically. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, bosses are going to be the biggest factor when it comes to increasing rep, so it's all good. We just got to kill enough bosses to make it happen. Okay, anything in here? No. There. Guess we go up and around.
Can't do that.
There we go.
That skill's not ready.
Nice. Okay. Use the Eldritch Spirits here. Nothing too crazy. Okay, we go over here.
Not ready.
Nice. Okay, if I go... I should be able to go in here.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, there we go. So far, so good. I do want to check this, though. Yeah, no, I can't. Okay.
Can't do that yet.
Well, either way, there's going to be plenty of enemies, so that alone is experience enough for me, as far as I'm concerned, so it's all good. Don't really matter if there's excess enemies or not. We'll make it work.
Can't do that.
Okay, so far so good.
That skill's not ready.
Nice. Pop this app open. Nice. There we go. Okay, that leads us down. We don't want to go down just yet.
Can't do that.
The Sting. Oh, okay, that's another book here. Must be over there, okay. What is the Sting? The parchment is covered in what appears to be dried up human bile. Day 4. The Corvin people have been generous with their treasures. Hardly a threat in sight. I had to use the fire of my camp to scare off something lurking in the dark last night, but otherwise it has been an easy journey so far. Day 5. Today I was making my way back to the camp when something stunned me. Made me feel a bit dizzy. I know a good night's sleep will help me feel right as rain, nothing to be concerned about. Day 6? Or is it 7? I'm not sure how long I've slept, but something is definitely wrong. My lips are cracked, my gums are bleeding, and a headache. My gosh, the headache is blinding. The skin feels like it's crawling. Everything hurts so bad I can barely move. What manner of demon stung me? Day 9. I've managed to crawl my way back to the horse and traveled back south out to the basin. But the symptoms have not abated. Twice now I've woken in agony, burning up. My skin moves on its own as if something was moving beneath the surface. Day 10. I watched in horror as a fat maggot tore through the flesh of my abdomen from the inside. Staring inside me. By the gods, they're feasting while I still live. Oh god. Grim. Well, it is Grim's for a reason, I suppose, god. Oh well, that's just how it goes, I suppose. If it's not one calamity, it's another. We'll just be thankful our minions handle the majority of the dangers. That's good enough for me. Okay. Slowly but surely we will deal with the Eldritch. Now you think about it, our rep with the Eldritch is probably the lightest out of any of the enemy features that we've got. We should probably definitely increase that, though. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere combat-wise, to a certain degree.
Can't do that yet.
More skellies. There we go. Big as the mantle. Let's back up a bit here. I'm just checking to make sure I'm not missing anything by happenstance.
Skill's not ready.
Okay, let's summon some more minions. Okay. Still don't see anybody here. Thus far. But we're getting closer and closer to the city stuff. Go closer to the rift here. There we go. Hey,
that skill's not ready.
Nice. Okay, and now we are met with the tomb entrance here. But before we do go into the tomb entrance, I do want to check to see what this other path is, because I am curious now.
That skill's not ready.
I guess it leads further into the city. I'm going to assume it does, and we don't want to touch on that just yet. If only for just continuing on our journey. Alright, let's see what's down here. That is a door down to nothing. Oh, hello.
Can't do that yet.
animated preserver. Lovely. Oh, okay. Apologies for that, Barlow. I did not realize it was around that time. Alright, I'm gonna have to wrap up Grim Dawn stream early, so I'll probably stream in like an hour, give or take. But yeah, I will see you guys in like, well, depending on how I feel, I'll probably come back to this, but we'll see. See you guys in like, I don't know. It depends how I feel. I'll either post this or otherwise. See you guys in a bit, or I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I am now back. It is the next day, so I am going to be rushing this for like an hour. So I apologize for those who've been waiting for this, but I had to just lock in yesterday due to life stuff. But I digress. We are going to get back into things. We will have to do that dungeon again, but to be fair, we are making significant progress, so it's all good. It's all good. So all we gotta do really is just work over to the Temple City of the Seer here, and we should be good to go. That is all we really need to do, I believe. It's gonna take some time to get everything set up, but overall it's just a matter of taking out the enemy, so pretty normal stuff, all things considering. Yes, we are gonna have to go through this tomb, and we're going to be spending roughly an hour before I end stream. So that is the plan, because I will have to stream again anyways to deal with the other stream that I've posted. Because I've got 2 things now I've got to do. So that'll be fun. But yeah, no, that's just me planning everything. That's all. Nothing too crazy. Alright. If you hear me sounding a little monotonous or monotone-ish, that's just because I woke up, so I apologize for that. But I can't really control how I feel when I wake up. So if I sound a little grumpy, that's the reason. But otherwise, we have cleared that area, which is pretty good. We will go over here and deal with the monsters. There we go. Alright, you will deal with spirits. That shouldn't be too troublesome. Alright, cool. Countercar is gonna go down here. Venus and Sling, get a whole bunch of stuff for it. Back up a little bit, just so we've got a chance to see what else is there. Over here. If only out of exploration and curiosity. Ain't nothing there. Guess we go this way. Nice. Now we just deal with the animated preserver as well as the Elder Spirit inside. Pop these chests open. Get a number of pieces. We go up here. And deal with these. Obviously, the reward is worth it. Pop this coffin open. that with the Eldritch Spirit. And off we go. Got some possessed elemental armors. Look at it. We are now despised by the Eldritch Horde, which I kind of expected was going to happen. But hey, that works out for me. I fully expected that we were going to get despised by some Eldritch beings at some point. I'll destroy the animated preservers, and we'll just let things work up their own way. There we go. Nice. That's that area dealt with. We can now go this way, because there is more to this area than BCI.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah. Break that.
That skill's not ready.
And yeah, let's just get as much experience as we possibly can here. Oh.
Can't do that.
Okay, there we go.
That skill's not ready.
Okay.
That skill's
Get
not
it?
ready.
There we go. Ow! What is wrong with these guys? Hold on. Damn. God. That was dangerous, damn. Insanely powerful individuals, I suppose. That just comes to be the norm, I suppose. Let's see. Prismatic Aura. That is insane for a boost, huh? We less get damage boost, but we do get physical resist, we do get chance to avoid projectiles. We will lose out on the Oak Skin and Emboldening Presence buff, but we get resistances to all aspects in a 15-meter radius, including 5 resistance to defense or physical attacks. So while this does reduce our armor value by a lot, it does increase our capabilities by a lot as well. We would be sacrificing the damage, but considering the defenses are significantly increased, it's better. I'm gonna wear the Fate Weaver raiment though. It's less important than the Conjurer's Flesh Warp things, but it does hold its benefits in its own right. There is, of course, this, which we don't need, so we'll leave that alone. Anything else good that we could potentially use? Not that I can see. There is the Scythe of Tenebris, I suppose, so there is something there. But do I really want to be using a Scythe when I've got the Shaman Necromancer boost? Not really. I'll stick with the Mythical Guillotine for now. We do get the Blood of the Watchers, which is another trinket that we can take advantage of. I'll just toss these over. That way I can toss these over. There we are. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright, let's deposit
Safe
what we don't
storage,
need,
no questions
and we'll go from there. Anything that isn't a mythical paired item should be thrown in here. I'll throw this scythe in here for now. There we go. And in here we toss in the uniques. Okay, there we go. Done.
Keep an eye on this.
Alright, we'll sell everything here. We do need to keep that, though. Emblems, huh?
See you around.
Okay, so far so good. But the prismatic aura is definitely going to help significantly. Our physical resistance is going to go high up to roof. And with the defense boost from the Fade Weaver's raiments, that's going to help a lot. Bismill's bindings are definitely going to be an equip, because we do need the pet bonuses, obviously. I kind of wish I set up a portal ahead of time, but it's fine. Our defenses overall will do us a number for us. And because we got that physical resistance, that'll make everybody more resistant to attacks. So in general, just our defense is increased by wearing that single raiment. It doesn't mean that we get any pet bonuses, but the resistances outweigh the offenses, really. So that's sort of what I'm banking on, if you will.
Can't do that yet.
There we go. And we'll slowly just whittle down the enemy, as planned.
That skill's not ready.
Nice. Big protector goes down. Spirit. Because our durability is significantly higher, because of the 5 extra physical resist, that's just going to make our life 100 times easier. Okay, pop that. That'll get us some more iron, which is always a good addition. And from there, should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a portal right back here, just so we don't lose our progress here.
That skill's not ready.
There we go. All it took was just a little bit of focus. But with that, we've managed to do quite well. We also got some nice little boots here with Venom Spines, which we don't really need, because Fiend's Flesh is probably arguably the best out of everything. But I digress. Oh, right, I completely forgot I have to grab my grave. Don't want to forget that, now do I. That will get us 35k back of our experience. And now we just gotta move northward up here and see what we missed. Shouldn't miss too much. The only issue we have seems to be with healing enemies, which is a natural enemy for us. If we can find a way to burn the... If we can find a way to reduce their healing, that would probably be the most ideal debuff we can do to them. But I don't think that's going to be as easy as it says, or as it is.
That skill's not ready.
They'll have to find a way to disable the healing effects, if we can. That is assuming there is even a way to do that, which I highly doubt. Alright, but other than that, we should be good to go. Let's go to the tomb entrance. Off we go.
That skill's not ready.
It'd be too hard to clear out the enemy here. Spirit, yeah, animated observers. All things that we can easily take out. There's a side passage here, so I guess I'll check this out.
That skill's not ready.
Pop this open. There we go. Can't get across over to there just yet. But that's fine.
That skill's not ready.
Casually just heal the enemy here. There we go. Get the third one of the watchers here. Perfect. That's one quest done. Okay, let's summon some more minions. Let's warp back temporarily, because that is a quest done, so we may as well get the experience for it. We just need to deliver the blood to Elaine at the Conclave of the Three, which should be over here. Hello, Elaine.
Were you successful? Do you have the blood?
Is this what you seek?
Yes. The power coming off their blood is intoxicating. This is exactly what Bismael demands. Here, a small gift from the Eldritch Realm for your efforts.
Was there anything else?
What I must ask of you next is much more dangerous, but perhaps more exotic, depending on your taste for travel.
Where am I going?
Few mortals ever witnessed the splendor of the Eldritch Realm, but the Lady of Whispers has blessed us with a riftstone, granting us brief access to a secluded portion of her realm. Therein dwells a creature known as Galfang, the Night Terror. Bismael has decreed that its time has come. Its essence will be made to serve. You are to enter the realm of the gods and track down this creature. Slay it, and bring me the core of eldritch energies that swirls within its chest. Bismael demands it be so.
Alright, I will track down this creature. Alright, we're going to the Rift of the Veiled Den. We may as well, right? The sooner it's down, the better. We just gotta make sure we don't use our portal, because we kind of need that for what we're doing.
That skill's not ready.
Rift Claws are trying their absolute best to deal with us. Hey. We go around here. There we go. It's going to take a journey to get, but we can easily just do this. There we go. Get the Tears of the Eldritch Realm.
That skill's not ready.
Right. Pop this open to get some more loot. Mythical sharpshooter, whatever have you. Okay, that brings us back there. We go up and across here. We will read this note later. For now, I just want to keep going. Yeah, we just casually take these guys out. Shouldn't be too hard, all things considering. There we go. Nice. I guess we can check up here. Nothing that seems to attract attention right now. That's fine. Alright, that's another chest. Nice. So far, so good. We get Garlefine's core, we get Gunsmither, there we go. Got a whole bunch of other stuff here and there. There is more to this area than meets the eye, obviously. We don't want to go back just yet, if only out of curiosity here. Yeah, we're gonna go over here. Well, I mean, hey, if we're gonna get secrets, we may as well push for it, right? See anything too special. I guess this is just a way, it's a shortcut, if you will, I guess. As weird as that is. I guess that's it. Alright, well, it's not that much, but hey, it's just a bunch of enemies, so it's all good.
Well, do you have it?
I have the core of Garlefine.
The Eldritch Realm is stunning, as the stories say. You will have to tell me about your journey later. Right now, we must bring the blood and the core to Basila. She has a plan for them.
What else does Basila need?
I believe it's time you spoke with her yourself. I've done everything she's asked. Seek her out at our forward camp, the vanguard of the Three, far to the north, past the Sunbane Oasis and through the Howling Chasm.
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
See anything you like?
We do get 2 choices for emblems if we do want to use them. Let's see. Emblem of the Shadowy Assassin. In an instant, you vanish into the shadows, reappearing as you strike the target foe. Or we could go with Leap. Leap through the air and land towards the target points, sending a shockwave through the ground upon landing. It could be fun. I think I already got the glyph at the Ashen Waste, though. Full 65, huh?
Iron well spent.
Not really any good materials there, but that's fine. What we will do, though, is go back to where we originally were, and we'll just have to keep pressing forward. The forward camp comes later, obviously. Okay. We will continue exploring this camp here, because we do want to, at the very least, get those weapons. No reason to not, after all, right? Not a fan of that fire that keeps damaging everybody. But I mean, can't really do much about that, can I? Grab those. And we will go northward up here.
Can't do that.
There we go. Yep, Totem's doing its job. I'd go down there, but I can't. Anything over here? Yeah. But we can't access that just yet. So we will just have to go and do all these guys here. There we go. The enemies have been taken out. Pretty simple stuff, all things considering. Oh, 1 second. Okay, I apologize for the delay. I'm now back. Now let's get back into things, per usual. Shouldn't be too hard to get a level up here, I think. Our Raised to Dead level was nearing its peak, so that's nice.
Can't do that.
Grab that. And just by us going into melee, do the minions go absolutely berserk. Okay. Start this, there we go. Nice. Completed the shrine. Alright, there we go. Eldritch Essence, Light Lord Mantle. What is the White Lord's Mantle? Let's see. Okay, Decay, we get some insane boosts here. Guardian of Imperium boost. Oh, no, wait, this is the... Yeah, no, it is the Blight Lord's Mantle. Okay. Aether damage converted to fire damage. Decay. Mark your foes with the gift of the Blight Lord, a debilitating curse that makes your enemies even more susceptible to blights you carry. Huh. Not sure what that means exactly, but it's interesting to say the least. Well, let's keep going, I guess. No reason to stop, that's for sure.
That skill's not ready.
Here we go. Level 98. There we go. Nice. Alright, we'll let the healing continue. Commence, if you will. Let's see. I guess the biggest thing that we need to increase is Rotten Fumes, I guess? Yeah, by doing that, that'll increase the fumble and aim chances, which is exactly what we're hoping for. We just need, like, a passive debilitating buff for the enemies. The Blight Burst is tempting, but it's not necessarily the thing we need. I could also do Spectral Wrath, because that would reduce their attack speed, physical, vitality resistance, and Aether resist. At the very least, a physical resist and a vitality resist would be good, because we do a lot of vitality damage, don't we? Yeah, no, this could actually be really good. Hold on. It's got a 2.5 second recharge rate. This is a passive. So this would technically add to that passive. So every, like, 2.5 seconds, it will trigger in a 2-meter radius and deal vitality and aether damage, as well as debuff the enemy. I guess I suppose I could put 1 point in here. This will reduce their resistances significantly, from the looks of it. I kind of regret not getting this, because this is literally just the thing that we need for melee. This also generates a fumble chance for the enemy, so this also works. But this is arguably better. But we will rock that for now, in favor of everything else. Pop this open. My hands are not my own.
That skill's not ready.
There we go, just deal with you now. Hey! There we go. Not bad. Pop a bunch of these open for now. Okay, that's the exit to the tomb. Before we do go, I do want to grab the Eldritch Axe of Wildfire, because this could be good. It's got some serious damage from the looks of it, so there you go. Yeah. I mean, the scaling is way harder, I suppose, so there is that. And physical damage is converted into vitality damage, which is the big thing there, so it's not that bad. I'll level up Spirit here. We will learn the Storm Surge Pistol recipe. And you know what? I'll save reading for another time. We don't need to read just yet, if anything. Alright, the Temple City of Osir. Let's keep going.
Do that.
No reason to stand on ceremony. There we go. Hopefully, the reduction in defenses is exactly what we need.
Skill's not ready.
I suppose I could sacrifice the fumble chance in favor of the damage reduction, just by being present. Because at the very least, by being present, my pets are going to have an easier time dealing with enemies. That would only give me more of a reason to go into melee now.
That skill's not ready.
Because not only am I healing an insane degree, but I'm also dealing an insane amount of damage, and just making life a whole lot harder for them. But yeah, the resistances from them just go down the anchor, and just make our life a whole lot easier for damage. Which is basically exactly what I'm hoping for. That might actually be a good idea to respec here. Just sack the overall idea with the summons, and then focus in heavily on the debuff part. Let's see. Where is... Ah, here we go. The book individual here, the Spirit Guide. Alright. Let's sacrifice the 4 levels there.
Stay strong.
And if we invest into here, this is going to increase the physical resistance by insane degrees. Or the debuffs by insane amounts. Yeah, that's insane. That's 19 physical resistance down the drain, as well as a whole bunch of damage. It's a 100% chance of activating, no less. It's got a 2-second cooldown, 3.4 meter radius. It's nothing compared to the Abomination. Well, I guess it's better than the Abomination thing. So yeah, no, I've been sleeping on this ability. That's a mistake on my part. Oh well. Now that I've got it, it's going to deal some insane amounts of damage. It's less so a useful thing for the Spectral Binding, but it could be worse. Because, I mean, it's not like we do insane amounts of Aether damage to begin with. Vitality is where we're at. But the debuff is another story. Yeah, no, this debuff is going to change the game for literally every combat now. Because now we're debuffing the enemy's resistances, which that alone is going to be good. There we go. But as long as I remain persistent here, the enemies are going to be suffering so much debuff. And yeah, we're going to start nuking people. Hello. Don't suppose you can help us out of here? Yep. Oh, thank the 3. We got here just in time. The things had it cornered. Listen, we're in no condition to continue, but we need to get out of here. Maybe you could help us. I have been looking for you. Hasten sent me. I knew they wouldn't just leave us out here. We need to get back, but we can't just leave our supplies here. That would be frowned upon. If we come back without these supplies, we might as well slit our throats. I could open a rift and send you back with your supplies. Is that any safer, given what roams the Eldritch Realm? You know what? It doesn't matter. Do whatever you need to, whatever it takes to get us out of here. Go ahead. Listen, if you're not going to take my help, don't take it. It's a chance to go home.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, there is a little bit of a path up here, apparently. No harm in checking to see if there's anything here. It looks like there's a small secret here. So I'm gonna check that out if I can. Yeah, it looks like there's like a little alcove here. A hidden refuge. I'm not going to say no to a hidden refuge, that's for sure. We've got this, which will yield some items here. There we go. Leovian's Ring. 3 experience, 24 elemental resistance, and 15 to all damage. That's actually a really good item. It's a good early game item, I should say. It's a level 10 restricted item. We can give it to somebody that uses damage themselves, I suppose. But it's nothing that we need, as far as I'm concerned. It's still there, so I guess we can toss it into our storage. And probably give it to a new character, is what I'm thinking. So if we do ever play this game again as a different character, well, there you go. I was thinking about doing the Crucible DLC and just showing it off as a new character, but as much as I think it's okay, it's not that fun. It's not that amazing. I'm gonna be real with you. The DLC there is just mob after... It's mob wave after mob wave. I suppose the experience gain is insane from what I've tested, but it's not as great as it could be. It's not perfect, to say the least. At least the debuff is working as intended, so it's all good.
That skill's not ready.
Here we go. I am a literal debuffer, and this is my power. Eradicate 1,000 heroic monsters. Nice. Okay, for our troubles, we get the Stonefather Helm. A nice little trinket there, to be sure. Gonna toss these notes in here, I suppose. We are now Legendary Slayer. I guess I can quickly grab the Stonehide Redeemer. It is technically a unique item in its own right.
Can't do that.
I guess we can return to quickly go and complete that quest. There is no reason to not, after all. Got Bark of the Traveler. Alright, let's warp back. This will allow for another quest to be completed. I do believe it's over by the entrance, that guy that we need to top with. So we should probably do that.
Traveler, can you spare a minute?
Alright.
Serve the three and prosper. Deny them and...
Yes, your spirits are safe now. Yes, they've been bruised, but... Bruised, exhausted, and shaken up, but they did their job. Okay? What is it? The trio arrived in camp. The Seers of Dreeg had witnessed their coming on their tapestry, or whatever nonsense view. They insist that the trio belongs with us, under the servitude of Suel. Not quite as inviting. Wish they pledged themselves to the Dark One, they must be tested. Take them to our camp and determine their worth through bloody combat, then inform me of their value to sale. Okay. And that's why I'm here. Very so.
That skill's not ready.
Strength-wise, they're quite literally within the range. But well. With their current power level, I'd say they are on par with bosses that we usually face, so yeah, no, you've proven your worth. I'll tell Kislev you pass the test. Why not? They are strong
Serve
enough.
the 3 and...
They're worthy. Just don't go expecting me to rescue them. Alright, but that's another quest down. I don't think there's anything else. Let's see.
I'll give you a
Bismil.
good price on what I've got left.
Our rep is slowly building up, so that's
See
good.
you around.
But we're gonna need more rep, it seems, if we want to go any further. Is there anything else that we need? I don't think there is. Yeah, no, we should be fine. Okay, let's warp over to the temple here and just keep going. Or at least as long as we're willing to go. I think we'll probably go over as far as, well, the forward base, and then we should be good. Oh, hello. Some griffins. Giant's Blood is now at tier 19, which is pretty good. There we are. Got a gate here. I guess we'll just slip through, see what we find. I guess that skull skull is our aura triggering. Either way, we should be ready. Yeah, that debuff is gonna work wonders on the enemy. Because we just disintegrate them now. Just by our presence alone.
Can't do that yet.
There we go.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, so far so good.
That skill's not ready.
Break through here. Desert calls.
That skill's not ready.
And there we go. That clears out most of the enemy there. Anything over here? No, not really. That's just two other explosions. Crazy with these guys. Nothing too crazy. But we got a rare griffin here. Wouldn't be too hard to deal with. Yeah, there you go. Pretty simple stuff, all things considering. Okay, overall we've cleared out majority here.
I can't do that yet.
Cleared out that already. And now, all we gotta do is just go over here.
That skill's not ready.
There we go. Just make our way through the Corvin Plateau, and we should be good.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, if we go this way, we can activate this scavenger totem. There we go. That's a lot of HP, damn.
Skill's not ready.
Corvin Rex. Play the Corvin Titan War in the on ultimate difficulty. Okay. Okay, game. Oh, we actually get some very interesting items here. Apparently. Okay, so we get the Glyph of the Ravenous Wendigo, we get the Mythical Hellrune Carver, we get a number of items of various interest. I will toss this over here. Let's see, what do we get? Deception of Dreeg. Huh. But we can't really use this because we're not a Dreeg follower, nor are we an occultist, so that sucks. But that's fine. We get plenty from the gloves that we've got currently, so we should be fine. Necrotic Edge isn't enough. The Ground Stomp's fine. Gunslinger. No. Most things here doesn't really stick out for me, so no need to really go for them. Invoker's Burning Hand. Tempting, but not necessary. Well, we've got everything that we need, so... Yep, we've organized as much as we can. I'll summon some more minions, and then off we go.
Can't do that yet.
There we go.
That skill's not ready.
Nice. Avoid the tornado, for obvious reasons. Okay, back out of the tornado here. Go this way now. So good.
That skill's not ready.
Alright.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, let's portal up. Let's actually retreat temporarily. I want to go specifically to the markets here and quickly grab as much dynamite as we possibly can. I think that's in our best interest.
Come see what's left of my wares.
No dynamite, so no to that.
Come see what's left of my wares. See you around.
No.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Oh, right. We're not actually revered with the Black Legion yet. Huh. Oh, 1 second.
See you around.
Alright. Well, let's make some dynamite here. You can make only one, though. Do we have enough crystals to make more? I guess we can make aether shards here. Yeah, let's make some aether shards. There we go. And we can make enough to just make 9, which is not a lot, but we have to make do. Summon a bit more minions here. The Emissary's Rift is there, if we want to go that route, but we don't need to. We'll just warp over to Corvin Sands here. We'll make our way over to the portal here, because we might as well, right?
I can't do that yet.
Okay, we're gonna make our way all the way up to here. And before we go any further, let's dynamite this thing, I guess. Oh, I see. It's not even a dynamite thing. Okay, never mind. Thought it was. Well, we can still purge our way through. We shouldn't get too much problems going. Nothing too crazy. And that's basically all I wanted to get done today, I guess. Well, I guess I'll do
Skill's not ready real quick.
no reason to not, right? I think the only thing that we suffer from is survivability issues. If we can find a way to increase these skeletons' healing or something, we should be able to manage. But I digress. That is a worry for another time. I'm going to wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did, and I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.